He needs no introduction. He's the GOAT. You've seen him enough for everybody. 4th of July. Check out his new sketch with Renan. You'll never be president. It's awesome. Please give it up for Joe List, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. That was really nice. Man, if Renan heard you call that a sketch, he would kill himself. I can't wait to tell him. I won't rat you out. I'll just say, a man said, great sketch. I mean, utterly devastating. My friend Renan fancies himself a filmmaker, and he made a short film that Rob just referred to as a sketch, and woo! That's gonna be bad. Oh, something else funny just happened. Oh, I wanted to make Matt's joke about people saying you gotta have a kid. He had that joke before I had a baby. Because I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, they're talking about Joe. Babies bring no joy, no fulfillment. Did you guys forget? That was like 1 minute ago. Did you guys get fucking Men in Blacked? I'm referencing a joke that happened 40 seconds ago. He said his friends tell him he should have a kid because of enjoyment, and then I just had a baby. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe I'm being presumptuous. Maybe you guys are like, I don't know who Matt Wayne or you are. Maybe I just came up here hot. You're like, surely you all know who I am and who Matt is. Matt's the name of the performer that was on 1 minute ago. Right here. And I have a baby. I'm sweating. I just ran over here. Did you guys know? Do you guys know what's going on? Katie Hannigan. She's a woman that was on the show earlier. She was babysitting, and we had to switch places. She's watching my baby. Did you guys know that? Did she mention that? You didn't know that. Okay, well that's what's happening. And so then, yeah. That's cute, right? It's really sweet. She fucked up too. I walked upstairs, it was just a mess. He had like puke and shit on his face. And women are dumb. I mean, what are you talking? You know what I mean? No, I'm not joking. That's a joke. You guys laughed. I got defensive before you even weren't offended. I'm kidding. Is this a funny joke? Do you guys have this at all? I haven't tried to make this a joke, but this just happened backstage where I was singing a song and then somebody corrected me on the song lyric, even though I know the song lyric, and then I was like, fuck, I'm an idiot. I've been singing it wrong the whole time, and then I looked it up and I was 100% right. Do you guys do that? Do you fold on things you know for sure immediately? I gotta think of a funny example. This is how joke writing works. I have a premise now, but the premise happened over there, so I haven't written the joke. So you guys are getting ripped off right now. But know that next time you see me, I'm gonna have a hot bit about that. Dustin Hoffman in Star Wars. That's a Seinfeld reference. What do you got? I gotta do some crowd work. Do you guys know? This is where I come. I do crowd work, and top of the charts is where I'm heading. I'm a little late on it. Everyone started doing crowd work. I was out there trying to write jokes, old school. And in that time, everybody just zipped past me. So now, I gotta catch up with the crowd work. What do you got, a bag of Dunkin' Donuts? You got one donut? Nice. Now you clip that and sold out. Call up the fucking, what's the one? Not Beacon. Everyone does Beacon. That's horseshit at this point. What's the big one? The Carnegie Hall. Call Carnegie Hall. Tell them, what do you got, a donut? I'm the donut guy. Nice. What kind of donut? Let me guess, what kind of donut? Sprinkles. There's sprinkles involved? Nope. Plain glazed. Classic. Is that right? Yep. That was going to be my first guess, and then I thought, you seem like a sprinkly guy. Because you got... I was actually going to get the sprinkles, but they didn't have it. They were out of sprinkles. You want to know my theory about donut? By the way, this is no longer a show. This is just... I'm with a baby all day. I gotta talk. I got no friends over there. I just got a chubby baby that stares at me and I stare back, so this is where I come. By the way, speaking of the baby and coming, the other day, the baby was napping, and I was like, well, I'll just jerk off in the other room. He's asleep. But I don't know if you've ever been near a sleeping baby. They go like, every once in a while, they go like, oh. Massive cock block. Not cock block's not the word. That prevents you from getting laid, but massive orgasm block to just hear it. And I think it's the only time in my life I've started masturbating and been like, all right, I'll just come up with something else to do. And you're probably like, why didn't you just have headphones? But you got to be able to hear if he wakes up. I don't want to have the baby crying and I have soundproof porn headphones going. You can't come with a baby going. Yeah, I mean you can, but you should be in prison. You know, you're a piece of shit. My donut theory. This is what, and I think this might be funny. I said it on a podcast, but I ordered donuts from I was in Tacoma, and maybe I already said, maybe you've heard this if you listen to my podcast, but I was in Tacoma, and I kept getting a dozen donuts for my family, for like 6 people, and then I would be like, give me 6. Actually, I would say, may I have? I hate people that say gimme. I don't actually say that. I hate these people that order with gimme. You know those people? Or let me get a. I hate let me get a. That's a real New York dog shit. Let me get a fucking burger. I know I'm doing a Boston accent, but it's Boston shit too. You say let me get a? You do? That's very New York. Are you from New York? Let me get a. Let me get a. I'm like, may I please have that thing? Thank you. Anyways, I'm better than you is my point. But when I order, I'll get 6 glazed donuts, old-fashioned, classic glazed, and then basically the other 6, I'm like, you decide what donuts we're going to throw away. Is that a funny joke? Because every other donut, people, they don't want it. You get like, give me a sprinkle with jelly and fucking jizz and some grape jam. Nobody wants it. Everyone wants a glazed donut. And I know some of you guys are like, no, I like them. Yeah, but fuck you. That's the bit. That's how the joke goes. Glazed is the best. Don't you think? You're saying no? Yeah?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. But what kind of Krispy Kreme? Classic glazed. Right now, we happen to have a Krispy Kreme glazed donut in the back. I'm not kidding. You want it? You want one? Matt's on it. You're going to have I'm not kidding. In the next 20 seconds, you're going to have a classic glazed Krispy Kreme donut. This is not a prank. This is a game show. I mean, this feels like Oprah, doesn't it? Look at this. Here comes Matt Salacuse with the glazed donut. There you go. Oh, don't give him all of them. What are you, nuts? What the fuck? Well, this way, no one has to tell. All right, I guess we're just giving out donuts. But I want one. Take one. No, I swear to God, this is not a trick. There's no come on it or anything. There you go. You're the lucky winner. Nice. I'm happy for you. I want you to enjoy that donut. This feels like Full Metal Jacket when we watch one guy eat a donut. Did you see the film? Everyone's doing push-ups while he eats the donut. Anyways, great film. I like the second half of that film. Everybody shits on it. I feel like you guys were born in 1998, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. But you guys saw Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Nice. Stanley Kubrick.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. That's the song at the end. Yeah. That is not my go-to. I think Full Metal Jacket, I'm not like the Mickey Mouse movie. You know it. The one with Mickey Mouse. But yeah, definitely. Everybody, I think everyone's just like, oh, the second half sucked. But it doesn't. I'll tell you a movie with the second half sucks. Who knows what I'm thinking about? Unanimously, everybody hates the second half. Come on. Titanic? That's where everything happens. The first half is... Are you crazy? The first half is like Bill Paxton on a scooter. No, Stripes. Right? You guys have never heard of Stripes. This is crazy. Matt Wayne and Matt Salacuse just fainted at the same time. All the Matts are having heart attacks. Bill Murray, you know Stripes? You guys have gray in your beard? Do you guys like the second half? It's ridiculous. They go to, like, war. All right, well, I guess I'll get to the bottom of this later. I feel bad. You can say, let me get a. I feel bad. You look sad. Let me get is not that bad. Gimme's the worst. Give me a Coke. You don't say gimme. Gimme's horrible. That's a bad human being. Give me a burger and give me a Coke, and I say, I'll give you some manners. I'll give you the back of my hand. I have material. How about you ever have this? You ever have like a car that has like a recall, like on parts? I have a Nissan Sentra. They email me like, recall. We gotta. How insane that a company's just like, we goofed. We gave you a shit flabbergaster. We fucked up. You gotta bring it in. You're gonna die. Do you know about recalls? It's completely insane. Like they just make 350,000 cars and then they email every single person. We're like, I don't know what we were doing in there. Whew. Don't ignore this. I mean, this thing's gonna fucking blow up. That's unbelievable. Has this bit been done? Have you heard anyone talk about this? Someone must have a bit about this. I always feel like a bunch of you guys have come to all the shows. It's like a neighborhood show, but I feel like I don't recognize most of you guys. You guys didn't come before? No. Yeah. You said that very sweetly. You've been here? Oh, you're a different girl. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. You guys were making out in the back. I was doing all that crowd work. I kept being like, get a room. What the fuck? Yeah, good to see you, dude. Yeah. I don't know how I didn't spot you. When did you meet her? No, I'm only joking. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're very sweet. I could tell. You were like, I've never been here. It was really, really sweet. Do you guys, when you guys walk upstairs and someone's behind you, do you cover your asshole? Because you assume they're gonna jam their thumb into your asshole? That feels very much like a comedian lifestyle. Like I'm like, don't jam all your fingers in my asshole. Like I feel like when the Supreme Court judges are going in, they're not like, hey, watch it, Ruth. I went Ruth because I can't name a second Supreme Court judge. Mayer? Is that her name? Sonia? Golden Mayer. She's just kidding. I'm aware that Golden Mayer is not a Supreme Court judge. Just making sure. Oh yeah, I told this story for a while, and I don't know, I think it weirded people out, but when I was in high school, I forget how I was setting this joke up, but I guess I'll just tell you the story. When I was in high school, one time I was in the locker room. I was an athlete. I was a track cross country guy. And then one time the football coaches, the entire football coaching staff was eating pizza in the shower. Like they were just in the shower and they had a full pizza. There was like 6 grown men with pizzas and they were eating. And then I was telling my wife this story. Do you ever, I remember the premise. You ever tell a story that you think is about one thing and then the person is like, wait, what's going on here? I thought it was insane that these men were eating pizza in the shower. Because that's crazy. Like, who eats pizza in the shower? Am I right? And then my wife was like, wait, why were they showering in front of you? And I was like, because that's what they were in the locker room. They were showering after practice. And she was like, the coaches? And it was only in that moment, 25 years later, that I was like, wait, yeah, why were a group of 50-year-old men bathing in front of 14-year-old boys? But even after that moment, I was still like, but hold on, pizza in the shower? And I was like, I don't know what this means about me, but to me, it's grosser to eat pizza in a shower than it is to shower in front of a 13-year-old boy. In hindsight, that's worse. The shower in front of boys, but just shower and then eat the pizza. Like, even if the pizza comes, be like, all right, we'll just eat, and then your pizza could get wet. This is where the joke came undone, because everyone else in the crowd was like, wait, but seriously, that's fucked up. You got... Did you guys have anyone showering in front of you? No? You're older, yeah? No? What year were they like, guys, we got a couple complaints. Turns out the boys don't want the men. But that's like a different, and I'm not saying, I don't want to come off like a back in my day, like it was better, but like, it did not occur to me to go home and be like, hey, I saw some adult dick today. That didn't even cross my mind. I guess that's why, this sounds bad and I'm not condoning. I guess that's why you abuse underage people. They don't know anything bad's happening. This is not supposed to be funny. I'm just realizing, like, oh, that's why you prey on children. Not condoning, I'm just saying, I'm realizing, not me. By the way, I think they were just idiots. I'm not a victim. I just had morons on the football coaching staff. But yeah, totally straight up bunch of wet men dick as a teenager. But I think that's if you're gonna shower in front of teenagers, have a pizza. Because I was not like, oh, dicks! I was like, pepperoni with water on it. Sorry, I hope I didn't trigger anybody here. That got weird, I know. The part about the realization of that's not part of the bit. I'll never say that out loud again. Thank you guys for being such a great crowd. This is the best comedy room in the city. Did you guys come from the city? Are you guys all from Astoria? Holy shit, really? No. Where'd you guys come from? Kips Bay. Oh, Manhattan. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I was thinking I said Queens in my mind, and I was like, Kips Bay? And then I'm like, oh, I know Kips Bay. That's like 30s on the east side? Yeah. Nice. Clip that. Nice. Kips Bay. Who traveled from further than that? Where are you guys from?
Tulsa.
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly. Did you come? What are you doing here?
Work, and I like you, so I'm here.
I like you. All right, Bob Stoops. Or Barry Sanders.
I went to Kansas State, so it feels.
Hey, all right. Manhattan.
Yeah.
And then Manhattan.
The Little Apple.
Yeah. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
That's adorable. That's fun. Yeah, you guys are fun. You from Oklahoma too?
No, I'm from Houston.
Oh, nice. That's where my wife's from. This is my Crowdwork. How about that? We got Kenny Rogers, Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
Nice. They're cool. Who do you like better, Kenny Rogers or Patrick Swayze? That's tough for me, I gotta say. Swayze? Swayze? I'm Kenny Rogers. You said Kenny Rogers?
No, Swayze.
Oh, Swayze. Roadhouse. They're remaking Roadhouse. Yeah. Gyllenhaal fucking rules. I will not hear a bad word about Gyllenhaal. I would fucking suck Gyllenhaal's cock dry or wet, whatever. Love me some Jill. You ever listen to Kenny Rogers? You've never listened to Kenny Rogers? Yeah, you got to get in there. I think you'd like him. You like Krispy Kreme donuts? I think you'd like Kenny Rogers. One of the best voices ever. Beautiful. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Spectacular song. Anyway, where are you guys from?
Astoria.
No, back there. They raised their hand.
Dublin, Ireland.
What the fuck? Every time we do a show, there's someone from Ireland right there. Are you kidding?
No.
This is the third show in a row, I swear to God, that someone from Ireland has been sitting right there. Well, let's be honest, it was right there. But still, right, stage right, Ireland.
I was here this time.
Yeah, see? Witness. Are you from Ireland too?
Yeah. They're visiting me.
Oh. Just a bunch of hot Irish chicks here? Wow. Do you have black hair and blue eyes?
Black hair and brown eyes.
Close. You go to Ireland, every fucking woman has like jet black hair and like crystal blue eyes. It's really... I fucked up. I got married before I went to Ireland. I should have gone to Ireland first. Gah! I went to Houston. I keep asking her, could you dye your hair and eyes? And she's like, this is really inappropriate. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just saying. At least fuck your ex in front of me. That's cool. Are you guys all from Ireland, the whole gang?
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's my brother.
That's your brother. Oh, nice. Nice. And who are you?
I'm going out with her brother.
Ah. All right. Do you guys have that? Have you been like married for years and then you're still partying like, you got a boyfriend? Like I'm like, if you weren't here, I would really go back home to my wife who's a block away, raising my child. That's cool. Welcome. How long are you guys here for?
10 days.
10 days. Are you at the beginning or the end of the trip?
Beginning.
I could tell. I could feel the energy that it was beginning. You guys are like, oh, this is awesome. Cool. We had this talk last time. There's more Irish people in America than in Ireland. You remember that? Yeah. Turns out I was off on that one. Yeah. That's not true. Do you guys ever have those facts that you tell for like 20 years and finally someone's like, I think that's totally wrong? I had a friend that told me, like, with confidence that the sun shined more in Denver than Los Angeles. And so I just told 1,000 people. And then finally someone was like, that's crazy. And I was like, that's what makes it so interesting. And then we just looked it up and was like, no, absolutely not. And, yeah. Well, that's cool. Love Ireland. I've been there. No question about it. Where are you guys from?
I live in Astoria.
Ah, nice. You too?
No, I'm Colombian.
You're Colombian. You live in Colombia?
Yeah.
You live in New Jersey.
I'm in Crawford.
Oh, okay. Boy, you really mansplained where she's from. Oh, that's fucking crazy, man. So you're just saying you live in Colombia and you live in New Jersey? That's crazy. Or it's not. You guys are pushing back. You're like, that's her narrative, okay? But you're from Colombia. Oh, nice. I dated a girl who went to Columbia the University. So you and me, we know. Nice. It's cool. Nice school. My friend Luke Monis, he went there. Ivy League. That feels like a clip. Columbia. I've never been to Columbia, but I wanted to go to Columbia for a long time, for years. I was saving up JetBlue points to go, and then I just switched to Delta, and I just never went. I think I still have the points. What's the Bogota? Is that how you say it?
I'm from Medellin.
Oh, and then Cartagena. Those are two cities there, right?
I guess. I'm not from there.
Columbia?
Yeah, I'm from Medellin.
You're from where?
Medellin.
Billie Jean? Like the song? I don't know this country, and I'm pretty well...
That's where Pablo is from.
Yeah.
Oh, Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Say the country one more time.
It's the city.
Oh, the city. Oh, in Colombia. Am I going fucking crazy? I just said those are cities in Colombia, and you said I'm not from there. Did I just get like crazy fucking, what's that called? The buzz term? Gaslit. Yeah. I was doing the thing. How about screwing it like fucking Vito Corleone? You fucked me. You made up a country. I literally was like, I feel like I'm a pretty, like, geography, fucking whatever. And I'm like, you just dropped a country I never heard of. In the Americas. And then you're like, no. Colombia is the country. But Cartagena and Bogota are cities in Colombia?
Big, yeah.
Yeah.
Bogota is the capital. Cartagena is where a lot of tourists go.
Yeah. That's what I would have been as a tourist. I wasn't gonna pack up and move there. You gotta go back to the other girl you had. She was much sweeter. My God, we all liked her as an audience. No, I'm kidding. You're very sweet. Colombia. I gotta go to Colombia. I've been to Ecuador. That's in the same continent. And Peru. Peru. Try it. Peru. Oh, boy. See, the bits are all fun, but explaining how to pronounce a country to somebody is really funny to me. Estados Unidos. I feel like you guys are like, I don't think you actually are smart, and I feel like I'm really putting you guys in your place. I got a friend who went to Columbia University. I dated a girl that went there. Ireland. Anyone read the book Say Nothing? You ever hear that book? Patrick Radden Keefe? Unbelievable. Get in there, folks. Well, you read it? You have glasses? Have you read it? No one read it? Unbelievable. If you read books, you like books? Get yourself in there. Favorite book all time. It's called Say Nothing. And that's my advice to you, sir. I'm just kidding. You're my favorite audience member. You got the donut. You gotta listen to. I want you to go home. I want you to read Say Nothing and listen to Kenny Rogers. Really have a nice time. Oh, I forgot about this one. I saw a vagina recently. Yeah, like not my wife's, just like in public vagina, which is not something that happens too often. We were at Matt Wayne and I, the previous comic. We were at a football game. We had Vanderbilt football game in Nashville, and then this woman was walking up. This is like in summer, I guess. I guess it was fall, but it was Tennessee, so it was warm. Doesn't matter. But this woman, she was walking up the bleachers, and she had like a short dress and just stepped. And I wasn't like, wow! It was like one of those ones where you're just scanning, and then all of a sudden you look and you're like, whoa! And she looked, and it wasn't like you're thinking like, well, you saw like her underwear. No, her underwear were like askew, and it was like actual vagina. I just saw a vagina. It wasn't even sexual. It was like, there's a vagina. And then I was wondering, because I've had a wife for a long time, and every night she gets undressed and her underwear always covering her vagina. Is this... Can someone help me? What's going on with this woman? Why is does your vaginas pop out? Because I think of like a ball or a penis can pop out. You ever had your vagina just out? Like you take your pants off and you look embarrassed. No, right? What was going on with that lady?
It could have been a guy that transitioned to a vagina.
It could have, yeah, it could have been a transition, but that still doesn't explain how. I mean, I feel like. Drugs? You think she was on drugs? Because someone was like, maybe her underwear were too small. I don't know what went on. Maybe she just fucked in the bathroom, like she did like a pull it aside. It was just hot. I love that move. Like, God. But then I was just like, wow, and I told Matt, I was like, I just saw a vagina. And he was like, what? Where? And I was like, well, it's not still out. Like, she's not just at the game, like, ah. It was like a split second, but I felt, it's like seeing a bald eagle. You're like, whoa, what a country. All right. Go.
Was it hissing or vagina?
Hissing?
Yeah.
Vagina hissing?
It happens sometimes.
Vaginas hiss? I don't know about the hissing vagina. No. No, I mean, there's a lot of crowd noise. We were at a football game, so it was more like ba 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 na 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 ba 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 na na, you know. But I've never seen a vagina hiss. I've seen it piss. I've seen a pissing vagina, not a. I like the cut of your jibs, sir. Pissing vaginas.
Can we go back to the pizza thing?
Yeah, go back to the pizza thing. Sure.
What happens if they had donuts?
What times have they had donuts?
Yeah, do you think they can bake kids with donuts easier versus pizza? I don't know. Is that what's going on?
Oh. What's that?
Is that what's going on? Yeah, they're baking.
Yeah, trying to. This is fucked up. He thinks we're trying to fuck you. I'm just trying to get you to read a book. And listen to, come over to my house with a donut. Listen to some Kenny Rogers. You decorated my life. Yeah.
You guys are in the basement. They're waiting for you. Don't worry.
I mean, I never even questioned, but now I'm thinking, is there security at Grove 34? That's never even crossed my mind. Now, where are you from? Because you don't sound like you're from Queens.
I'm originally from Europe.
From Europe. You're being very...
Serbia.
Oh, okay. You switched, you ran back and forth?
I got to New York a while back.
Ah, you got back to... Okay. We're losing them now. What the fuck? You see what happens? This is what happens. One guy goes rogue, and then now they want to leave. Bulgaria. Is that what you said? Nice. And Serbia, that's Djokovic. Nice. Bulgaria, I got nothing. I don't know anyone from Bulgaria. Bulgaria. You know anyone from Bulgaria?
That guy.
Nice. Count it. You look like you're what's that? You look upset with me, like you're like a villain, like a Batman villain. Like what do you say? Nice. Well, welcome. You've been here a long time, though. 20, 30 years? You're so aloof with everything. You're like, I'm from Europe, a couple different places. I've been here 20, maybe 50 years. Don't worry about it. Vaginas hiss. I think I went to Bulgaria, actually. I did. I went to Bulgaria and Romania. What's the big city in Bulgaria?
Sofia?
Sofia. I went there. Yeah.
Was it for comedy or?
It was for comedy, yeah. I mean, if it was for tourism, I would have been like, oh, shit, yeah. But yeah, I went for a funny story. You want to hear a funny story about Bulgaria, Sofia? I was there with Louis C.K. and our friend Greg Hahn, who's a comedian, and he's a big, tall comedian. And we went to a restaurant, and it was like closing. They were getting ready to close, and it was like 10 o'clock. We was like 9:48, and they were like, and we were like, you're closing. And he went, oh, and he pointed. And he went, oh my God, you know what? We'll stay open for you. We'll stay open because you're here. And we went, oh, great. A little celebrity treatment. And then we went and sat down. Every time they came over, they would be like, this is on the house. We're so excited. This is so good. They wanted to take a photo. At the end, they were like, we want to take a photo. We just were huge Michael Bolton fan. And Michael Bolton was in town. And they thought our friend Greg Hahn was Michael Bolton. I swear to God, everybody, we just thought they're huge Louis C.K. fans. We're getting the treatment. And they were like, Mr. Bolton, we love you. And we looked over, it's like a movie. And then you pan over, and there's like a big poster. Michael Bolton was in town. And they just saw like a 6'6" American. They were like, oh my God, we got Bolton here. And it was great. So there you go, Sofia. Yeah. Is somebody masturbating back there? Is my mom jerking off in the back? All right, I got to wrap up. Well, welcome from there. Serbia I didn't go to, but I know Djokovic. And then they went to the World Cup final, Serbia. Yeah.
Like soccer?
Yeah, World Cup.
Oh, I think it was Croatia.
Maybe it was Croatia. Very similar. Right?
similar, but sometimes they would do like ethnic cleansing on each other a bit sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was one country at one point.
Exactly.
Yugoslavia?
Yeah. It was like a big...
Come on, Colombia, baby! Woo! You guys thought I was dumb? How you like me now? Nice. All right. But it's better now. Peaceful over there now?
Yeah, now it's relatively big.
And where's Bosnia? That's right over there too, right?
Exactly.
Yep. Gotta be one of the smartest people in the room, don't you think? I feel like despite you saying gimme, you're a really smart guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I know. You know how I know? Hot chick, mediocre face. That's how I know. I'm only kidding. You're very handsome. But my God, you're like stunning. Gee whiz. Well done, sir. Are you guys siblings? No, some of your siblings. I'm from this is my wallet. I just pulled my wallet out. I'm like, what's the deal with 58049? You guys are the best crowd ever. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.